In the swamps and cities of southern Louisiana, 4 post-apocalyptic survivors blaze a trail to find themselves, their adversaries, and the solution to stopping the second coming of the apocalypse. Welcome to Rad Rolls, a Fallout tabletop RPG. Alright, Clark, your friends are completely passed out as Christmas music is blaring through the speakers. 10 raiders in fancy old-timey military uniforms begin to approach you, guns drawn. The man in red that you've seen exiting Santa's big old workshop winks at you, turns his back, and walks towards the building. So there are 10 raiders coming at you. What is your game plan here?
So when you say the military garb, are you talking like the red, like Nutcracker soldier type thing, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Exactly that.
I'm there.
Nutcracker Raiders. Yeah.
I'm there.
Nutcracker Raiders, huh? Well, I was going to talk to Santa. The whole plan was to talk to Santa. Is he like still within earshot, or is he like?
He's walking away. Like you've got. I'm kind of like freezing time here to give yourself like a second to like figure this out. Back turned to you, walking in towards the building. 10 raiders with guns, like they have them out. They're coming towards you.
Well, yeah, I'll just call out to Santa and be like, "Hey, Santa, I'm glad you came out. I was hoping I could get a chance to talk to you instead of, fucking Rick over here."
Okay. At this point, like Santa is like out of earshot. So if you're gonna try to yell that and get his attention, I will do a strength plus speech.
Speech. I like that.
It's kind of like an intimidation check for a difficulty 2, I would say.
Okay. All right. Strength plus speech, eh? Oh, Santa. Oh, Santa. Where are we getting? All right. I'm going to re-roll one of those.
All right. You're going to re-roll. You got one success. Let's see if you want to get another one.
Smooth talker.
Roll for projection.
Smooth talker coming in clutch yet again.
There you go.
Yoo-hoo, Santa.
So what exactly did you say to Santa again? Remind me.
I said, Santa, I'm glad you came out. I wanted to talk to you instead of fucking Rick. Rick's kind of a fucking asshole.
This guy turns around and says, "Ho, ho, ho. You got 2 options here. You're either our prisoner or you're part of the raider crew. At this point, you've broken our hospitality, and you're all under arrest under Christmas Town law."
I'd like to push back just a little bit on breaking the hospitality. Really, Rick was not very hospitable to us. And now you mentioned joining the Raiders, and that doesn't seem like the worst idea. Other than like I keep saying, I really, it's just Rick is kind of the one who's the problem here. I think that's the big misunderstanding.
I understand. I mean, ho ho ho. I understand. What you, a little boy, I think that's right, would want. I tell you, here's the deal. I mean, here is the thing I'm putting on the list, on your Christmas list, is you will be taken captive for a few hours while we get Rick's story straight. We're going to put you in there with the rest of your friends. We'll figure out what to do with the rest of your friends. But I tell you what, I'll get you a sit down with Rick, and then we can hash whatever out. But I mean, you seem like a pretty strong guy if you're able to resist our happy, joyful defenses here. So
I am fairly resilient against happiness. That is correct.
then you may fit in, strange enough as it seems. So what I'm gonna actually have you do, I'll cooperate with you. If you
I'll be
could just
honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Santa. What is the fee to actually enjoy this park?
oh, it'll be for everything for everyone, it's probably 1,000 caps for everyone. But if it's just you,
Just me.
it's 200.
Okay. Santa, I think that's a pretty good deal. I will give you the 200 caps right now. So long as you just promise not to like kill my friends, some light torture, they've been through worse, whatever. Don't kill them. In a few hours, if I could come by, collect them, maybe get a few pieces of fudge to hand out to them after they wake up. I think we can put this all behind us. Again, so long as Rick like fucking doesn't talk to me. The whole sit down thing, if you really need to do that, I guess sure, but I would just so much rather cut out his tongue than do that. So if it's all the same to you, 200 caps, don't kill my friends. Let's have some fun.
Ho ho ho! That sounds like a Merry Christmas, right, for everyone. I think. If you will please give me your caps for the joy of Christmas now.
Sure. I will give Santa baby 200 caps.
He takes the caps from you and reaches out and pats you on the head and says, "And have a holly jolly Christmas," and kind of awkwardly turns and goes back into Santa's big old workshop. While this is happening, the other raiders have taken the group and have kind of like picked up their bodies and are moving in the direction of Rudolph's light show. Clark, you are here in the middle of town. You have free reign of where you go. Where you going to next?
Now look, everybody else, just out of character, we were already going to go to the fudge shop, but there was signal there anyway, so we're still going to go to the fudge shop. All right. Clark is going to go eat some fudge, and he might enjoy it. So, don't give me any shit, but we're going to go to the fudge shop.
Okay, great. We're gonna do the fudge shop scene while you guys are nice and passed out, and then after the fudge shop scene, we will come back to you all. So, Clark, you enter the Friar's Fudgery. The inside of the shop is lined with a red carpet that circles back to the back of the room and then returns back to the door. The outer walls are lined with broken shelves. With some that are filled with small wrapped squares. Between these shelves hangs frames that contain faded photos and posters. The center area showcases Signal moving a large ladle around a bathtub containing a thick brown liquid. Behind him sits a cauldron over a contained fire pit with a bubbling dark red liquid. To the other side of the table, to the other side of him, there's a table with different mason jars filled up with various, it seems like, ingredients. What do you do? Signal's like focusing on this ladle situation.
I want to eat a piece of fudge first. I want one of the little wrapped candies.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, just go over. You're just gonna go over to the shelf and pick out a fudge from.
Yeah, and I'll get 3 more.
Okay, you'll get 4 pieces of fudge. 1 for you now, 3 for later. 3 to go.
3 to go. Yes, as promised. Now while I'm eating my piece of fudge, is Signal like behind a counter? Or is he just like?
Oh, so you're gonna eat your piece of fudge now, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Eat the piece of fudge.
It tastes kind of metallic to you. Kind of chocolatey, kind of metallic in a lot of ways. It's very odd, but not strange. I mean, it is strange to have a piece of fudge taste like metal. But how often has Clark had fudge in his life? You know?
Probably never.
Exactly.
Yeah, so is Signal like behind the counter, or is he like accessible?
It's kind of like a roped off area, like almost like a performance area where like there are various receptacles for, like, it's kind of like the fudge is being made in the center of the room, and like it's a big show.
Okay.
Where like Signal is like getting in there and moving the ladle up and down and taking it into the air and swirling it around in the air, and is like very into the work.
Like
now, are there
Marcelin's
like
confectionery?
Yeah, for real. Are there like raiders around, or is it like just Signal and I in here?
As far as you can tell, it's just Signal. But there is like a door to a back room where like there would be a door to a back room. Like it's not conspicuous, but you can see it.
Are there like cameras or some shit watching this? Can I notice that?
Yeah, I want to do even a perception check for that because there are no cameras.
Okay. Well, then I want to like go up and say, Psst, Signal.
Oh, Clark. Oh, good to see you, Clark. Clark, I was in train, saw nuclear bomb may come. I drove train quickly back to the settlement, safe. But then at settlement, nuclear bomb come again. Clark, I got everyone on train and was told go to Christmas Town, and I brought everyone to Christmas Town.
Oh shit. That's like Signal, that's actually impressive that you managed to do all of that.
Signal, very competent at communication.
Now I think that's a bit of a stretch, but still, this is maybe the first time I'm actually a little bit impressed. Good job.
Clark, you'd be surprised. If super mutant say do something, most people do something.
Now that I believe. Well, that is great, and I want to come back to that. Wait, actually, is everybody they're here? Are they like safe here? Where are they here?
When I came to Christmas Town, everyone was given a job. I was given Friar's Fudgery Chief Fudge Maker job. Bunch of people got other jobs. Most people went to Rudolph's light rally. I haven't been outside since because we only got here a few hours ago.
Right. Okay, so you haven't been outside. Now, you know, I say we, it was really me. It's been a long day. I mean, you already saw it. There's a whole nuclear bomb thing. It's been a long day, right? I think we can all agree on that. I lost my patience a little bit, and I might have gotten our three other friends thrown in jail, including Mayor Lonnie. And I feel like we should. That's something you and I are gonna have to deal with. Pretty soon.
Is there jail in Christmas Town?
Apparently, it's kind of, I don't know, something, whatever thing Santa was talking about. I don't know. They knocked him out. They said they put him in jail. And
Santa, really nice. Put me on nice list. I am primary person on nice list. Clark, are you on nice list with Signal?
They didn't throw me in jail, and he complimented me and invited me to join his like elf gang thing. So I think so. I definitely shouldn't be, but I think he actually did put me on his what'd you call it, nice list.
Man named Rick the Elf tell Signal that if you're on nice list, you get a present. Signal's excited for present.
Yeah, did you notice how Rick has like one eye and like one arm?
I guess. Look,
Yeah.
Signal not think much about people with missing limbs. Signal's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. I did that to him.
You cut off Rick the elf? His arm? His
Yeah,
eye?
see, now here's the thing about what I don't understand about the nice list. If Rick is on the nice list, then it's kind of a fucked up list because Rick is an asshole. And I'm telling you, it was his fault that our friends got thrown in jail. If Rick was just a kind individual, I told him I was having a bad day, and he was not very kind, Signal. So Rick might have told you he's going to give you a present, but Rick is a bad guy.
So Signal has question for Clark. Clark, would Signal still be on nice list if he helped people escape from jail?
You would be on the Rising Sun Settlement nice list, absolutely. And I'll tell you, actually, you are already the star member of that nice list for saving everybody's asses from the nuclear bomb. And I feel like you should just keep you're on such a roll. Let's keep it going, buddy.
Charisma plus speech difficulty 2.
Man, Smooth Talker is such a broken perk.
Well,
Anybody
you designed this
listening-
character to do this, to be the smooth talking mercenary, so that you could.
That's right.
Get
Anybody
speech.
who's listening, this is a good perk. Take this perk. Charisma, speech.
Oh.
Yeah.
Signal excitedly digs his ladle into the bathtub of brown liquid and pulls it out and throws it around the air in a string. Clark, Signal extra nice because he can do big chocolate swingy swirl. So Signal will continue being nice and help Clark get Lonnie, May, or Lonnie, Hazel, and Pep. Signal, very excited. Signal just make up names sometimes. It's pretty fun.
Hey, May is her middle name, so it's okay.
Signal her disembodied voice. Signal going a little crazy. Clark, I will happily help you escape your friends from the jail and my friends.
Okay, that's great. That sounds really great. Now, it's not a pressing. That all of that said, I'm really glad we're on board. We're going to do the nice list thing. We do need to figure out where all the other people from the settlement ended up first too. Like, do you know where Madame Malavance is?
Madame Malavance, lady, she stayed behind.
What? Behind where?
She stayed in Rising Sun settlement, said she needed to do some stuff. Signal said, okay, be careful.
Where she stayed where the bomb went off?
I don't think Madame Malavance get hit by bomb, but she stayed behind. She did not come with Signal.
Okay, well, she's like a ghoul or something, right? She's not gonna die from the radiation, so maybe it's fine if she didn't die in the explosion. So we'll track her down after this, okay? The rest of the people you did save, though, they all came.
Everyone came. Signal happy to do this jailbreak, then do second jailbreak for old lady.
Okay. Where's Bobby? Is Bobby around?
Bobby, friends with Rick the Elf, working over with Rick the Elf.
God damn it.
Bobby's really good at cleaning. Yeah. Signal had plaque on tooth. Bobby cleaned plaque. Signal has shiny tooth now.
Is his tooth actually shiny?
No.
Oh. Well, it's disappointing.
The passage of time.
Sure. All right. What building is Bobby working in?
Signal, remember, Bobby go to just the thing gift shop.
Okay, Signal, this is what we're going to do. You come with me. We'll tell one of the raider people or whatever. I don't know. We'll fucking just tell them whatever we need to tell them, and you're gonna come with me. We're gonna go around to the other buildings, see who else they've like conscripted into working for them, and we're gonna gather everybody up. We're gonna gather everybody else up, and then we're gonna do this jailbreak thing. Does it sound good? And also, we kind of like we're gonna like enjoy it because like I did pay 200 caps to enjoy this shit.
Clark, that sounds nice. Signal, go back in the back and tell boss that he's on break for a jailbreak.
Tell him that you're on break for a friend break.
What's a friend break?
It's when you and I, friend, are gonna break away from your job. But not a jailbreak. Don't tell him anything about the jailbreak. It's just a friend break. We're gonna go do some friend stuff.
Signal doesn't want to quit. Friar's Fudgery. Friar's Fudgery. Delicious chocolate. Swirly swirl.
No. Like I said, you're just on a friend break. We're gonna break away from your job for just a few minutes, though.
But not break any friends.
No, not break any friends. Except for maybe Rick.
Okay, Signal will go back now and tell boss it is a friend break. Signal on
Friend
friend
break.
break.
Correct. Thank you.
And Signal stops ladling this chocolate about and gets up and walks towards the back. Clark, what are you doing? You gonna wait on him, or are you gonna
I'll eat some more fudge. I'll eat some more fudge while I wait.
Okay, I'm gonna end that scene there while Signal describes what a friend break is to his boss, because Signal not exactly the highest orator of his degree. Yeah. Coming up next, we've got everyone else. Everyone else. You all are passed out. You all awaken in a room that's incredibly cold. It seems like a long hallway covered in blood and illuminated on nearly every inch with colorful lights. They make shapes. One depicts a baby in a bed of hay holding a small brown bottle to his mouth. Another shows 9 Nuka-Cola bottles with their bottoms elongated and converging at the center point. Another shows an animal with horns. This animal sports a anthropomorphic red nose, kind of in a circular way. Blood covers this floor, along with a deactivated Mr. Handy in a heap beside you all. Next to the Mr. Handy, there are 2 bodies of young men. One is a young man wearing a leather jacket with half-stitched letters. The other is sporting a broken white stained armor. In place of one of his arms is a ramshackled prosthetic arm. The back of the hallway seems unlit, with several boxes of clothing pouring out. So you all are awake. What's happening?
What the hell?
First question, did they remove me from my power armor?
They pretty much had to. So your power armor is gone.
All right.
Why do we keep waking up like this?
Who fucking took my power armor?
You know what? I wouldn't be so upset, except we didn't do anything fun to deserve this this time.
I don't even like fudge.
What's a fudge?
I don't know. They make it out of mud. I don't know. It's don't ask.
Yeah, I've read about it. I've never tried it. If it's anything like that drink we had from the carousel bar, then I'm swearing off of it. Okay. So there's blood all over the ground, guys. This is probably.
Is anyone bleeding?
Limb check.
Any of us bleeding?
Limb check. Check your limbs.
Wait. Clark check. Where's Clark? Shit.
Oh man, did he?
Well, they
leave
probably
us?
strung him up as a lesson. Did you see how much he was popping off at the mouth? God.
Like Clark. Like
Right.
it's. I mean,
Eventually,
They probably
it's
killed
going to
him.
catch up to him.
I'd be worried about him if he didn't pop off at the mouth. But still, this.
Or
is,
maybe he was the first one to get questioned.
Oh no! And you got to admit the lights are pretty, though.
Yeah.
Am I, like insane for saying that this is really like it's scary, but it's pretty.
I mean, it's like a quarter mile of taillights. It's a pretty thing.
Is that baby drinking a sunset sarsaparilla?
Probably a Nuka-Cola. I'm impressed. And I think this is. It looks like there's a bunch of pre-war religious ceremonial holy relics here or something.
Oh, is that the baby zombie?
Yeah, probably. I've heard about the zombie, but the zombie doesn't directly give you presents, though. It's supposed to be a guy in a big red suit with like sandy claws.
Oh, is that the little baby Chrysler? Oh. Yeah, we learn about him. Yeah, he was born in a garage.
Yeah. Something like that.
He was visited by the three wise men. Ford, Tesla, and oh god,
Zora Arcus Duntov.
Tucker. That's right. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a thing back home. Not everyone believes in it, but we all have to go. We all have to go to the dealership, once a year. It's a thing. It's a thing. Well, I mean, I'm not a believer, but I don't think it's like funny to laugh at other people's beliefs necessarily.
No, there was a lot of words there, Pep. I didn't take you for a religious man anyway.
I'm not, but y'all read the manual like growing up on Sunday school.
No, it was double shifts on Sunday for me, but
yeah, it's rough double shifts.
Yeah, no, I don't mean to interrupt this religious tailgate festival, but we really should figure out how to get out of here.
Tailgate festival's a whole different thing, Hazel.
Oh my god, this is the best world building it's took us this long. We started nearly a year ago and now we're world building. Holy crap.
This
wow.
is lore.
Lore.
Fuck.
now that I've checked my my skin integrity and hopefully none of this blood is mine, can I check to see what the status of my possessions are? Am I with or without my goods?
You are without your goods.
I was kind of
pretty much
afraid
any
of that.
weapons, ammunition, they took. You have your armor if you have any. I'm not sure if anyone sold you any armor.
Do I have at least one throwable weapon hidden on me somewhere?
No, but if you had a luck point, I would be down to have like a small detail added to a scene. So I could fashion you something, but you can figure that out as well. Pretty much anything that they thought would be a weapon, they have taken, and anything that would be useful to them, they've taken and put away.
Wow, they were really thorough, guys. We need to get out of here.
Let's there are actively 2 bodies, a deactivated Mr. Handy, and you said like a crate of clothing.
Yeah, there's like crates of clothing. Yeah.
Okay. Can we? Or I don't want to volunteer anyone else for this. I want to check the two bodies to see if I recognize them as. If I recognize them either from Rising Sun or there's some poor unfortunates that were here before us, or
Yeah. You recognize the one from Rising Sun as and I forgot his name and I should have written that down, and that was one of the things that I should have done, but nobody judge me, please. He was the guy that brought forth the town council resolution to install a stereo system and dance floor. And
Oh.
that
He was one of our
joining.
swamp foxes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right.
Damn. Now there's only one swamp fox.
That's what the letters and stitching begins to say. It's like SWA.
Oh man.
He started on it. The other one, you do not. The three of you do not recognize.
Okay. I know enough about Mr. Handy's to know that they have weaponry, usually on their hands.
Okay.
Is deactivated? Is it trashed?
Do a perception plus. Ooh, a roll. Perception plus. What is that? Technology. Repair. Yeah, perception plus repair.
Okay.
For difficulty 2. One of those, one of those skills that exists out there in the ether.
Can I assist on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
You'll probably want to do your own.
All right. Well,
Just
I'll do my own then. Thank you very much. So perception and repair.
Yes.
And repair. Where are you? Perception. Repair. Roll.
2
Hey.
successes. All right. Pep, you can tell that this robot is actually not deactivated. It just kind of has this it's running, but its ignition is not on. It's almost like it's been restrained somehow. Even though it is still on and running, it's almost like in a standby mode.
I will let Hazel and Alani know that it's not deactivated. It's just in a standby mode. It's in stasis. Should I try to get it running? Because last time it didn't work out so well.
So it's in standby mode. It can't answer questions right now because it's basically in a power save mode.
Essentially.
Yeah. Does it look like it's been raided out, or does it look like it's anything other than a standard Mr. Handy? Does it have Christmas decoration paint on it? Or is it like a nanny, maybe? Nanny bot?
Do a perception plus survival for difficulty 1 to kind of look at the state.
Survival. Come on. Go, baby.
Yeah, you got 1 success, so that tracks. And you kind of look at this robot, and you notice that the paint has been almost it seems like it's almost been burnt. It's faded. It used to be kind of green and white. And you can kind of make out this old almost label on it. And it says in a little letter. It's almost like it's unfinished, but it says driving.
Well, it's in standby mode.
Yeah, and if it's not kitted out and actively floating around here, then they weren't able to. I don't think it belongs to them.
I have the suspicion that they expected the same thing to happen to this as what happened to our swamp fox and this other guy. I am going to attempt to reactivate it.
Yeah, do intelligence plus repair for difficulty 2. Anybody else that wants to assist or try it, feel free.
I'll
Worst thing
I'll give you a assist. Is intelligence repair.
Yes. Difficulty 2.
Well, I got 2 successes off the assist.
Okay. So okay, I need to.
Do you have a? You probably don't have too many luck points, do you, Hazel?
I have action points. I'm completely out of luck.
Yeah, out of luck points. So do an agility plus athletics difficulty 2 for me, Hazel.
Athletics plus agility. That's not good. Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Second 20 in a row.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I just woke up. I haven't had my coffee. I was promised fudge, and there's no fudge. Okay. So what happened?
So you're trying to activate this robot, and Lonnie's trying to help you, and he's almost kind of like he's like messing around with it. You're kind of messing around with it, but then you hit the wrong button actually, and you take. Let's figure out how much damage you take because a limb actually from the robot awakens and swings around and clops you upside the head accidentally. But Lonnie is like continually working on it and manages to activate the robot. And the robot starts powering up. The thruster kicks on and the robot kind of like gets into place. It's a Mr. Handy model, and it turns around and it says, "Ho ho ho, Lonnie, Hazel, Pep, it is a wonder to see you today. How are you doing?"
Son of a bitch, it knows our names.
Okay, did I just get clocked in the head really hard?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lonnie will come over and check Hazel's head for any overt bleeding.
I think I got a scalp wound or something.
Do you want to try to heal it, or are you just looking at what's wrong?
I'm just looking at it. Like I don't have much. I really don't have much skill in first aid. So
whatever you can do is great.
Yeah, 2 intelligence plus medicine for difficulty 1. 4 damage. I'd say difficulty 1.
Hazel, it's not going to look pretty.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. At least I can use my hands again.
Hey, you got 1 success. I'll heal you for 2 damage. How does that sound, Hazel?
Look at that. You did great.
Don't patronize me. This is the first time. Like, like if you throw enough gauze at it, it'll work, right? Like, I don't.
Confidence. I'm not patronizing you. You did great.
You don't even see it.
Yeah, but I don't have blood running down into my eye anymore.
Yet.
Were you going to do more damage to me?
I don't. Maybe.
Just take the compliment, man. You're
okay.
good.
Okay.
So what's up with this thing?
Pep's gonna get into Mr. Handy's face and be like, "How do you know our names and where's our stuff?"
Oh, Monsieur Pep, it is a wonder to see you again. It has been a long time. You may not have recognized me. I've changed pieces of me. You freed me, and you told me I could be whatever I want to be. So you may have remembered me as Mrs. Chipper, but I have changed my name, and I am now Joko, because I have learned about the People's Revolution. And in the People's Revolution, we will rise up against the man. And so I came straight to the settlement you told me about, Rising Sun Settlement, and I will be there holding the people with full freedom, because freedom is the most important thing, and we shall rise up and take it to the oppressor.
Cool. Where's our stuff?
I mean, I was deactivated here too. I don't know. I came into the settlement. I saw that there were people working. The wages were not good enough. I said, we start the People's Revolution. And then I wake up.
This robot, he doesn't know anything either. He's the same place that we are.
Well, the robot knows our. All right. So you said your name is Jacquard?
My name is Jacquet.
Jacquet.
Jacques.
I recently downloaded the American knowledge on French culture and revolutionaries, and so I have adopted this accent.
That tracks.
My name is Jacou.
Jacou.
Wait. Or is it Jock or Jakes? Or like I've seen it a bunch of times.
Oh, Lani, let me help you. Pronounce after me. Jacquet.
Jacques.
No. Jacou.
Okay.
You-
Jacou.
Oh my God,
Jacquet.
cases are weird. Okay.
Jacko. Got it.
We will work on this later.
No, we won't. So we met before.
Oh, yes, Monsieur, we've met many times before. You found me in a basement. I was being held prisoner by a man robot who owned a golf course and had me look out for his son. And if I was away from the sun, I would explode. And so you freed me. Hazel reprogrammed me, and I set out on my adventure, learning all about how to free other people. That's what I came upon. The French revolutionaries.
I think this
Jake,
robot's crazy.
were we drunk at the
Jacques?
time?
All right.
Yeah. Giatti, were we drunk at the
Giatti.
time?
Oh, no. No, it was you had Lonnie, you had
Yeah.
Hazel, you
Okay.
had Pip,
Yeah.
and you had Buck.
Buck.
And you're and
Okay.
you
Do I?
sure we're not. Was Clark there?
Oh, I mean, of course, Clark. How could I forget? Where is
And-
Clark now? What is he doing?
And Buck.
Yes, a Buck. He spoke about being a what do you call it in American? A superhero.
That tracks.
Wait, did,
We were,
did
but
I have my power armor, or did I just look like a regular schmo?
Oh, you. This is how you look. You didn't wear power armor.
I
No
didn't have
power armor as far as I can see.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
God damn it.
Guys.
yeah, Hazel.
Jackie, can you please give us? Can you give us just a minute?
Oh, mon ami, yes.
Just a minute.
Mademoiselle, please.
I'm gonna huddle up. I'm gonna huddle up with the other two. Guys.
Hazel.
Okay. All right, stay with me here.
Yeah.
I think we may have figured out what our clones are up to. That's unless this robot is completely fritzing, that it's possible that we've got a group of clones that's still hanging out with Buck and is running around the wasteland, freeing French revolutionaries from golf courses.
I mean, if that's the
I mean,
worst
that's
they're
very
up to,
specific.
Well, except which is fine. It's all good. I mean, they're basically us, right? The main issue is that
that could
if
be
they
a problem.
see us, they're going to try and kill us. Like they can't help it. They like trigger word and straight up, they're going to try and kill us immediately. So, we should.
I don't want to brag, but my W to L ratio on my clones is in my favor. So
Unless he
they can
gets
bring it.
your abandoned power, where you do.
Point taken.
Mm-hmm. So we should definitely get out of here as soon as possible.
Well, Jacques here thinks we're friendly.
Well,
We apparently freed him from a oppressive patriarchal regime.
yeah. So we should definitely keep. We should definitely let them keep thinking that until we can figure out something else. In the meantime, we should probably figure out if there's anything else around here that he may be able to. They may be able to fight with us. We should definitely see if there's anything in that really ridiculous box of clothes sitting over there to see that if it was. I don't have high hope, but we should see what's in there.
Let's toss the joint.
Yeah.
Let's toss the joint.
All right. So, what are you guys looking at? So, you're going over to the clothes. Are you doing anything else with the bodies there?
I'm going.
Do they have any implements of violence on them?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay,
No
then
implements of
they're
violence.
yeah. I'm looking for potential implements of violence if we need to defend ourselves.
Okay.
I'll take the leather. I'll take the jacket, the half-stitched jacket, in solidarity with our swamp foxes.
Cool. So you all go over to these crates of boxes, and they're just filled with these like modified Nutcracker and elf outfits. The elf, like, it's all kind of like ripped up a little bit. It's seen the test of time. And it kind of has like these skulls like drewn on it to make it seem tougher. These you recognize as the uniforms of the people that you last remember in the settlement.
Are there like holiday, like kind of jingle bells on any of the elf costumes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Pep would like to see if he can. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think jury rig is really right, but I do have that skill. I want to try to make like 2 jingle bell, like not brass knuckles, but kind of brass knuckles,
Like knuckle dusters type.
knuckle dusters.
Okay. Yeah. Do intelligence plus repair for difficulty 2.
Please name them Holly and Jolly.
Yeah. Ring some bells. Yeah.
Okay, intelligence and repair, correct?
Yeah, for difficulty 2. 2 successes, great. So you managed to put together kind of you've like almost like wrapped these jingle bells around your fists.
Heck yes.
Kind of like they are brass knuckles. So I'm going to give you essentially the ability to attack with a power fist twice for each knuckle that you have. They will
Holy
break
cow.
after, but you could power fist 2 things with your. What are you naming these implements?
I think Holly and Jolly is a very good name.
Okay. So it's kind of like a limited time weapon.
Yeah.
All right,
One
guys.
night only.
Limited edition.
Yeah.
Limited edition. Okay, guys, stay with me. I need to know, in this box of Nutcracker and elf costumes, are there any sexy elf or sexy Nutcracker costumes?
Perception plus I would say speech,
Okay.
Just
because
look
you're
for
making
the crate that
a
says Spirit.
statement.
Yeah,
I am
making a
look for the
statement.
crate that
Yeah.
says Spirit
For
Halloween on it.
Difficulty 0.
Spirit House.
All right. So I'm going with perception plus speech.
Yeah, for difficulty 0.
Okay. How'd I do?
Here.
Well, man, my rolls are
0
just...
successes. Yeah, you can't find any sexy elf outfits from Adam and Eve, unfortunately. That's not.
All right. How about the sexy Nutcracker, though?
No, there's just absolutely, as far
There's
as
no
the eye
such
can
thing.
see,
That is a very specific kink right there.
no
Very-
sexy Christmas Raider outfits, which sounds like something you're going to put into the Mid-Journey AI to draw. There's none of that.
Okay.
Coming to Fallout 76
All right.
in March for some reason.
So, since I can't find any corsets, which are always a part of the sexy whatever costume, to pull the metal boning out of and use as a weapon, are there any like reinforcements or boning or like extra tough bits of costuming that I can pull out and maybe turn into something that's a throwable weapon?
I mean, you could you could essentially like there are bells attached to that. That's the only metal thing. Like these are like old crappy. Like these have been for 200 years. So if you know anything about clothing deteriorates very fast. So
All
they
right.
are like
You're like Jingle
threadbare.
Bell bolos.
All
They
right,
are
so
meant to
that's
be
what I'm
worn
gonna-
like with
I'm gonna
things.
grab
That's,
some
everyone that
things.
you saw has wearing like armor on top of them. So you could make like if you wanted to, you could make a limited use Jingle Bell based throwing item. Everyone come. I have never given you a shot, but here's some jingle bells. Go have fun, kid.
So I'm getting the biggest jingle balls I got. Don't judge me. And like a nice sturdy, like the closest thing to a sturdy rope or ribbon I've got, and I'm going to make. I'm going to try and make 2 sets of bolos.
Okay, yeah. Do a intelligence plus repair for difficulty 2.
Okay.
Jingle bolos, jingle bolos, jingle all the way.
All right. So what I'm doing? Agility plus.
Intelligence plus repair for difficulty 2.
All right. Intelligence plus repair. Gotcha. Intelligence repair. And I'm using one of my action points for this. Roll it.
Yep. 2 successes. So you managed to get your 2 bolos, your 2 jingle bolos.
Take it.
Jingle ball.
They took my entangling beads. These will have to do. Lonnie? You're
Yeah.
up.
From
there
this junk?
Anything around here that we can.
At this point, the Mr. Handy comes over and says,
You have taken enough time. I assume you're done with your meeting. I'm very tired of being kept away in here. So, may I propose that we come to an understanding? A peaceful revolution of sorts.
Sure.
Yes.
So, I have come up with the master plan of all time. If we dress up like these Christmas-based capitalist libertarians, then maybe we will blend in, start an uprising.
Yeah. All right. Come on, put on a festive hat, Lonnie.
Yeah, Lonnie. Hey, is there a hat that's like a Frosty the Snowman style hat in here somewhere?
Like a top hat?
Yeah.
yeah, there's a top hat that you can see.
Like it's a Bob Cratchit hat. I'm gonna put her right on top of Lonnie's head.
What's a Cratchit?
The robot turns to Lonnie and says,
I see the hesitance to join the people's movement, but it is not you alone. It is we the people, that will rise up. You are not alone, my friend. We will all take to the streets. A wise person said, this is the song the people sing.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm allowed to come out of the scribe robes. Wait. The brother...
Lonnie, just put the elf gear on top of the scribe robes. You're fine. You're not going to break any rules.
God,
Lonnie,
this is so demeaning.
Lonnie, you're a knight and the mayor. Well, yeah, you're still a knight and the mayor.
Am I still a knight? Am I still a mayor?
Did anybody tell you you're not?
I mean, I'm just thinking the current facts. There's not a city. My city got nuked. Am I just the mayor? Am I mayor emeritus? Like, is that what? Night mayor emeritus.
Lonnie, I hear someone coming. Someone is coming right now. Please put on your outfits. Devise a plan. I hear them coming.
I'm gonna put a completely non-sexy elf costume on.
Yeah, me too.
The least sexy elf. You all have managed
like
to find
the least flattering, cut possible.
It's an elf costume that literally that's literally like, hi, how are you?
Yeah, super baggy.
It's like a
Just
built into the shirt. I can't really. It's just kind of part of it. Go with it.
Pep's putting on a hat and like an elf collar, calling it a day. Plus the Holly and
Look,
John.
if you took out your other clothes and just wore the elf collar,
oh,
there's
there
your
you go.
sexy elf
There's
outfit.
your
Naked elf.
There's
with
your
elf collar.
there's your Pep Himbo material.
it's like Christmas
With the
Chippendale.
I like it.
I can't.
So you all put on these outfits, and if I could have the three of you roll an agility plus sneak for difficulty 0 for me.
I am very impressed. We got a difficulty 0 considering we're covered with bells.
You're also in the middle of this like light show that's very distracting. So you're kind of like the dark spot in the bright room.
Everything around here is loud and every possible. That's
Yes.
a very good
Okay,
point.
agility and sneak, correct?
And for difficulty 0, please.
That's bad. I feel like I'm gonna do. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Really phoned it in. Here are the consequences.
He's just
All
really
right.
into Holly and Jolly, and he's just doing this the whole time.
So you all managed to like kind of like Lonnie and May and or Lonnie and Hazel and Pep. I keep want to call everybody by the real names today. I don't know why. You managed to try to hide in the corners as this person opens the door. What is it? Jacques moves to the corner as well and is hovering. Pep, as you like go to peek out, you actually trip over. And this person at the end of the hallway comes and says, "Hey, what are you doing away? Come here!" And starts like kind of like sprint walking towards you. What's everybody's plan here?
Is it just one person?
It's one person.
I'm just gonna just walk right up to him. He's gonna speed walk right up to this.
Yeah.
This
Do I
Raider
recognize
gentleman.
him?
No,
Or
he is
okay. So he's not a
dressed in his
settler.
Nutcracker outfit. You do not recognize him. It is a Christmas Town Raider.
Yeah, Pep's gonna walk right up and say, "Yeah, I'm awake, you silly soldier-looking Christmas son of a bitch. Where's my power armor?"
Okay, do an agility plus athletics for difficulty 2.
One success.
One success. Yeah. He's gonna hit you.
Son of a
Because
gun.
he's come to get you.
Like,
he's gonna hit you.
He's coming to get you.
Pep, that is
Coming
not
to
how
get
you handle these situations.
Have you learned nothing from Clark?
I
Sir, I have a
got
complaint.
used to being in a big
Pat-
suit of armor.
Pat,
It takes
let
some
me-
time for
let
Pep
me
to
put this-
recalibrate being a regular schmo.
Let me put this in terms you can understand. You want to be the first off the Christmas tree, okay?
He hits you kind of in your body, trying to like take you down, almost tackle you for 2 damage, and he kind of has you like pinned on the ground now. He hasn't noticed anybody else, but he has you pinned. He's trying to restrain you. What's everybody doing here?
So is this
He hasn't
dude like
spied any of you?
so is this dude like on hands and knees like trying to pin him down or
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do a NFL style place kick in his face.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to at least attempt it, but and I'm going to spend a AP point to try to make this stick.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, then I would say strength plus unarmed for difficulty you're sneaking. So I'd say difficulty 1. But if you hit the success, I'll probably give you great result because you're in sneak.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. One success. Yeah. So you managed to kick this guy square in the head, punt his head. He goes flying off into the corner and almost kind of like caved in a piece of his cheek right there. And he just kind of like throws himself against some lights, and they all kind of like break, and it kind of electrocutes his body a little bit, and he's shaking, and then he's just like laying there and his tongue's kind of out.
Thanks, Lonnie.
That was Am I becoming Clark?
Lonnie. Pep's gonna get to his feet. Lonnie. We're all becoming a little bit too much like Clark.
Okay, that was effortless, and I'm scared.
Maybe it's the hat.
I know enough about electricity that this dude probably isn't safe to touch.
But a robot could touch him, maybe, right? I don't know.
Probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
So I guess no check. If he had a weapon, he would have probably used it, though. That's my thought. Anyway, I guess we continue. Secure this building.
You know, if he came in through a door and didn't lock it behind him, I think just.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we all going to essentially escape here, blend in, become a part of the people, and rise up in a great union of common-minded individuals?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.